yet another DJs BrewTube beer review. Well, look what we got in front of us, guys. A bottle and a glass. That's it. So you know it's big beer time. And what are we going to do to get our big beer thing on today? We're going to go to Great Divide Brewing Company out of Denver, Colorado, US of A, yay yay, and we're going to have their Belgian Style Yeti Imperial Stout. Now this is a Russian Imperial Stout, rotating serving, 9.5% ABV and 70 IBUs. Now DJ, you say to yourself, I haven't seen Belgian Yeti on the shelf lately. Where'd you get that? Well, I got it from the cellar. This is a 2012 version of Belgian Yeti. At the time of recording this video, it's probably a year and 3 months old. So I'm thinking this is going to be awesome because I've had this fresh, and when I had it fresh, it was a little bit hot. Most of the Yeti series is hot. They've got their, espresso Yeti, barrel-aged Yeti, coffee Yeti, whatever you want, a regular Yeti. And this particular version is unique because they're using a Belgian yeast strain in it. So from what I recall, it had some quad-like characteristics and stout characteristics all at the same time, but it was hot. So I said, man, I'm going to wait to actually review this beer until I put a year on it and see what that does. One of the cool things I like on the label, I don't know if you can see it here, you've got our buddy the Yeti and the monks sharing a beer with them. So you got to like that. So let's get the foil off on this and see what's going down in the aroma department. All right, foil came off nice. We got a nice Great Divide crown on the top here. I'll take that off. Nice hiss. It's cool that they actually put a decent looking crown on the top. And usually when they put foil on, they put a crappy crown there. Got my snifter ready to rock out here. We've already got the beer up to temperature. About 50 degrees, 52 right now. Look at that, yes. Pours out thick, like motor oil. Damn. Put that there. Alright, wow. Take this up to the light. Man, I can already smell the Belgian yeast coming off this. Wow. You can put this up to the light. There is zero, and I mean zero, light coming through this bad boy. It's dark as night. And that's typical of the Yeti series. This is a 9.5% ABV beer, and only one finger, head on this, which is not a surprise, but it's cool that we actually got that much. Super tight bubbles, a little sudsy up at the top. When I swirl it, I'm getting some, plenty of alcohol legs on this. Really sticky, like caramel almost on the inside of the glass, and getting instant glass lacing. Really nice looking beer. Take a look at that one, guys. Wow. So let's get a nose on this and see how it smells. Wow. Man, age has done this one well. Big dark fruits coming out of this. Behind that, like I was saying, quad-like dark fruits before. Like raisins mixed with chocolate and plums. Coffee. Dark chocolate, like 50% cacao kind of chocolate. Wow, nice, man, like sweetness, like a sort of the inside of a prune or the inside of a raisin kind of sweetness, that caramelized kind of dried fruit pulp sweetness. Wow, and then the Belgian yeast, you can smell that sort of playing in the background with those more fruity, spicy esters almost. A little bit of coffee as well. Man, there's a lot of layers to this beer. Age has really employed more layers of an already layered beer. Yeti series is an awesome series of stouts, and the age has really elevated this one. And maybe the quad-like characteristics that are imparted by the Belgian yeast strain that they use, maybe that's been amplified more because when generally when you sell a quad for a year, the quality quads anyway, they do improve. Let's get a big cheers on this one and a taste. Cheers. Wow. Wow. Man, that beer has been elevated. The booze is way down in, up at the front of the tongue. You're getting like the roasted notes. The dark chocolate comes in sort of towards the middle of the tongue. And at the end, it's got that quad-like taste to it. It's got a nice full mouthfeel, like all the Yeti series does. And the carbonation is real smooth and velvety in this beer. But the dark fruits in this are really elevated way more than I recall. Now the beer memory could be failing me, but this is big, dark, almost sort of like going verging on caramelized raisins. That's what it is, caramelized raisin. And plum and prune, that kind of thing. Man, what an awesome drinking beer. This has turned more into a quad than a stout, I think, over time. Don't get me wrong, it's still an imperial stout because the roast flavor is really what is in the aftertaste after the sort of, like, I guess, caramelized raisin has died down. Man, this is something to behold. A year on this beer has done a lot for it, and you get alcohol warming in the chest, but the alcohol taste that was there and prevalent before has been masked now, and it's just got this really unique flavor combination. Man, I'm really happy to get this beer, and I think I even got this on sale for like $5.99 or some crazy garbage like that. I'm really glad that I bought this bottle. It was like the end of the season, and one of the bottle shops I go to, Fish Paws or one of those guys was, I think it was Fish Paws, was clearing it out, so I grabbed a bottle. But anyways, guys, you know what? We got to get a grade on this. I'm going to sit here after this review, and I'm going to sit back and chill and sip on this bad boy because this is just a lovely beer now. I liked it before, and I like it even more now. You hear me geeking out. What do the other guys think? There's not an exact rating of one of these aged a year. However, if you look at the ratings for both of these guys, both Rate Beer and Beer Advocate, a lot of them talk about, you know, hey, I'm drinking my bottle that was bottled in 2010, bottled in 2011, and by the way, right on the side of all Great Divide beers, the date's right on the side of the bottle. There's no guesswork. It says right here, bottled on. So no problem at all. I know I got over a year on it, easily. Anyways, so Rate Beer is giving it a 99. I think that's a little high. And Beer Advocate's giving it a 91. I think that's a little low. I think this is a straight up 95 level stout. It's a full-on A. It hasn't hit A plus yet. I don't know if more time I think I have another bottle of this. I don't know if more time would improve it more or not. But it's a really awesome, and in my opinion, sort of like a hybrid kind of, because of the yeast stout quad sort of. But man, it's an awesome beer. Get it and try it. I haven't been disappointed by the Yeti series yet, and Great Divide is just a quality brewer, man. Hats off to you guys. Anyways, we got to talk about something really important now, guys. We got to talk about thinking globally. We got to talk about drinking locally. We got to talk about supporting the craft beer movement, so Great Divide and other companies will do more experiment beers like this. They'll put Belgian yeast in something when you think you shouldn't do it. You know? You think you should only use English ale yeast or whatever. They'll go for it. And I think that's pretty darn awesome. So, thanks a million for watching, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. Until the next DJs BrewTube, hopefully we'll have another big beer like this. Damn, that's a big peace out.